Taylor. Alice Tim. Bettina von Spreel. Monica Schonacker. Arts. Mary Dyatt. Rosalina Cruz. Tina Shactwell. Finally, Robert Wilson.
I now call upon the President of the Students.
I sat here as a graduating student from painting. A sad moment, but a great relief. During the past year, we've seen so many changes inside and outside college. Within, plans to fight this war, but none has been found to provide adequate high-quality health service. Technical staff play far more significant role in reality than the RCA.
On behalf, I would like to give you all the warmest possible welcome here this morning. I now declare convocation open and call upon the Rector, Professor Christopher Freeman, to give his address.
The newly cleaned and gilded Prince Albert, the presiding genius of our neighbourhood, was accompanied by an RCA exhibition about the future of Albertopolis as it is now. The college owes its existence to the prophets of 1851. Let us hope that the millennials were involved in the 1951 Festival of Britain as well. Let us hope it will leave behind a legacy. Its shoulder in a great chain of knowledge which is only broken when the student steps forward. It's interesting to compare the class of 1999 with the class of 1899. All with a touch of the new art, Art Nouveau, some with a fashionable system. It's a little too early to say. The Minister for Higher and Further Education, Tessa Blackstone, recently said, "It's time we got away from the sort of snobbery that is attached to entirely academic courses and believing practical courses somehow to be inferior." She is so right. The snobbery was there in Walter Crane's time, he wrote about it, and it's still around today. One aspect of establishment attitudes towards art education that the 20th century has done remarkably little to change. I went to a meeting of university vice-chancellors a couple of years ago, and one of them, from an ancient seat of learning, asked me where I worked. "I'm rector of the Royal College of Art." He paused, looking superior. "Isn't that the place where they mend fuses?" There's still an enormous social cachet attached to people who interpret the world through scholarship and detachment. and not nearly enough attached to people who perform or make things or interpret the world visually and try to change the world, like many of the graduates whose work could be seen across the road. Not by standing back, but by giving it everything they've got. Tomato.
Gary Kennedy. Computer-related design presented by Professor Gillian Crampton Smith, Master of Arts, Eben Adjay. Amy Jansen. Timothy Hill. Alexis Darlington. Helen Evans. Michael Hansen.
Yes, sir.
Morris.
Woo-hoo!
Boris Muller.
Great.
Jane Arnold.
Yeah, it's a bit flat for us.